सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
Anubhuti Prakasha, as most of you know, is written by, which consists of the summary of certain Upanishads. We are seeing now is the summary on Aitareya Upanishad. It is called Aitareyopanishad Vivaranam. Vivaranam, explanation of Aitareya Upanishad. Aitareya Upanishad is found in Rigveda, Aitareya Aranyaka. It is found in Rigveda, Aitareya Aranyaka. Aranyaka means about Vedas, that section of Vedas which is either studied in the forest or composed in the forest. Aranyaka literally means something that belongs to Aranya, the forest. So whatever that is composed in the forest or whatever that is studied in the forest. Definition of Aranyaka is given like this. Aranye anucchamanatvat aranyakam. Aranye in the forest. Anucchamanatvat aranyaka. What is anucchamanatvat? Anuvach. Anuvach means say or repeat by way of explanation, illustration, or corroboration. Anuvachanam means saying something, repeating something by way of explanation, illustration, or corroboration. In short, teaching. The teaching itself is called as Anuvachanam here. Aranye anucchamanatvat. This is something which is being taught in the forest. So therefore it is called Aranyaka. Other definition is given like this. Aranye adhyanadeva aranyakam udahritam. Aranye adhyanadeva. Because it is studied in the forest, therefore it is called Aranyaka. What is the speciality about the forest then? Why forest is chosen? There is no other place. Means a person who has withdrawn and retired, at least even if a student temporarily maybe, so from the hectic schedule of life and has made oneself available totally for the study, like what you are doing now. From your daily routine you have come here and now concentrating on the study. That is what the Aranyaka. In the olden days, then the hermitages etc. which were in the forests, these studies were going on. So that is Aranyaka. So Aitareya Upanishad is from Aitareya Aranyaka. And now let us see step by step. So the teaching. This Aitareya Upanishad, the topic of this Upanishad can be divided into 4 sections, which consist of the methodology of teaching in Vedanta. First, we can take it as Adhyaropa Prakarana. Of course, these are not the actual sections given there, but the topic wise we can divide into 4 sections. Adhyaropa Prakarana. Second one is thereafter Apavada Prakarana. Third is Vairagya Prakarana. Fourth, Brahma Mimamsa Prakarana. There is a definite methodology adopted in teaching. What is the purpose of this learning? What are you aiming at in the study of an Upanishad? To gain the knowledge of Atma, Atma Jnana, to know what is my Atma Swarupa. Generally, left to ourselves, what are the means we use, what are the sadhanas we use to know something? Is it not in terms of perception, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling directly, or based on such perception, inference, illustration, so on, and also presumption? Like this we gain the. Now when it comes to Atma, none of these means can work. Because perception is available with regards to those which have got the characteristic features of Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Even mentally what you conceive is something based on such perception only. So the Chaitanya Rupa Atma is the one which is free from all the 5 types of sense objects, Shabda, etc. Asparsham, Ashabdam, Asparsham, Arupam, Avyayam, Tatha, Agandham, Arasavat, Arasamcha. All these 5 sense objects are not there. That being the case, Atma cannot be a Vishaya, an object of Jnanendriya, sense organs. And because it is not a Vishaya, object of Jnanendriya, sense organs, it cannot be the object of mind and intellect also. How are you going to know? It is just not possible. Now, this is what Atma Swarupa, it is not possible. So the Shruti devises a method. It starts from what we know. Do you know the world or not? The world comprising the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha is well known to us. With the help of this Jagat, we are made to discover what is Atma Swarupa. Why? There is some definite connection or relation between the Jagat and Atma. Atma is the very basis for the Jagat. Without Chaitanya Rupa, Atma, Jagat can never exist, include, and Jagat means it includes also. None of us and the entire Jagat can exist without the Chaitanya Rupa Atma. At the same time, this Jagat and all its characteristic features, Gunadharmas, has nothing to do with Chaitanya Rupa Atma. It is not at all the part and parcel of Atma. Yet, some connection is there. That is, Chaitanya is the basis and the Jagat is something which is falsely attributed. It is called Adhyasa or Aropa. Adhyaropa. Adhyaropa is there. So, to arrive at Chaitanya, to know what is Chaitanya Rupa Atma, we are making use of this Jagat. How it got created. And afterwards, you just discard the Jagat. What remains is Atma. In Atma Chaitanya, no Jagat is there. You bring the Jagat, and afterwards what you do? You eliminate Jagat. What remains is Atma, Chaitanya Rupa Atma. You may ask, if that is the case, why bring that Jagat at all? Your Atma is there, Chaitanya is there, you bring the Jagat and afterwards you remove it. Instead of don't bring at all, what will remain is what? Atma only. But we don't know. That is why I am saying there, Prakshalanadhi pankasya durad asparshanam varam. You know what is that? Is a saying. Somebody called, hey, come here. You feel very cold, no? I have kept very hot water for you for take bath. Before that, if you want to massage your body with the oil, all perfumed oils also I have kept ready. But only one condition. What is that? You go to that gutter and then what you do? Smear your body with all the mire and dirt there and then take the bath. If you are practical, what will they say? You let your bath, oil, etc., let it be there. I don't bother about it. Why should I touch the dirt to take the bath afterwards? Like that, you want to get rid of this jagat. Therefore, and first you bring the jagat and then you remove the jagat. He said that better don't bring the jagat at all. No, it doesn't work. Because why it doesn't work? We have seen. Jnanendriya, sense organs cannot perceive, cannot know what Chaitanya is. So that being the case, the mind also cannot, intellect also cannot know directly. So we have to follow this method. It is just like, I don't know, some of you, many of you may know it, in a botanical laboratory, botanical specimens, the slides are put under the microscope to see the vivid feature. The specimen is colorless. It has got vividness, but it is colorless. And when you see it, it is very difficult to know the vividness. What is being done is, some pigment or some color is put on the specimen. When the color is put, all the different features become very clear and vivid, and you see through the microscope. But when you understand, what is that? You know this color is not the feature, characteristic, it is not the characteristic feature of this particular specimen. When you make down the notes, you don't say, suppose red pigment, you don't say the specimen has got red color, you don't say. So that has helped you to know the features. Like that, this Jagat, though not an intrinsic feature of Chaitanya Rupa Atma, helps us to know what the Chaitanya Rupa Atma is. That is why Shruti makes use of this. This is what is called as Adhyaropa. Jagat is not the Gunadharma of Atma, but you superimpose it. So that is the first process, is called Adhyaropa. Why do you superimpose? Only to discard it, only to remove apavada. Apavada, elimination, negation. This is the process. Adhyaropa, false, the Jagat which is falsely attributed, Adhyastha on Chaitanya Atma, you bring in picture that, afterwards you remove. With the help of the Jagat, when you remove that, what remains is Chaitanya. Okay, what you have seen earlier now, no thought can ever be known without the Chaitanya. You take help of the thought, but discard the thought, focus your attention on Chaitanya, without which you can never know the thought. So that's apavada only. The thought is apavadam is not exception here, discarded, eliminated. So that is what is being done, apavada. Therefore, adhyaropa prakarana, apavada prakarana. But to take to this inquiry and this process of elimination of Jagat needs certain disposition, mental condition. And that is exactly what we don't like. What is it? Vairagya prakarana. Because the mind, if the vairagya is not there, mind is not available to take to this inquiry. So that's why, see, first adhyaropa apavada prakarana, atma swarupa is pointed out, this is what it is. Then certain adjustments in our value structure and reorientation is required. So vairagya prakarana. So that comes the means the vairagya, that means the right assessment of the objects, beings and events in the world, to have the right disposition, right attitude toward them, that vairagya prakarana. Finally, Brahma Mimamsa. Analysis of Brahma means that Atma which is your true nature itself is Brahma, the Adhisthana, the basis of entire Jagat, Brahma Mimamsa. And by the by, you may be knowing, Aitareya Upanishad is the one wherein the famous Mahavakya Prajnanam Brahma is found. Prajnanam Brahma. In and through our all experiences, whatever the Chaitanya is there, that is what is called as Prajnanam. That Chaitanya is Brahma. Now tell me, how far you are from Brahma? How far you are from Brahma? What a big question Swamiji has asked. We don't understand at all. Very good. At least you know that you don't understand or not. What has come in your mind now? I don't have the answer for this question. That you know or not? Because of which you know that you don't know what the answer to this question. That is what Prajnanam. That is Chaitanya. This applies to any blessed thought that comes in your mind. Even if you say, see, my mind is so active that it is not a single moment it is quiet. Even then all those thoughts are known on account of what? Chaitanya. Are you even for a fractional microsecond away from Prajnanam Chaitanya? Whether waking state, dream state or deep sleep state, without this Prajnanam Chaitanya, not even a momentary experience is ever possible. And what is life? What is life? Santata Anubhava Dhara. A continuous flow of experiences. No experience ever possible without Chaitanya. So that means how far you are from Chaitanya, that itself is Brahma. How far you are. And see, and yet we don't know what? Atma, Brahma. Why? Mind is centered where? In Nama and Rupa of each and every experience. That's all. That is why even the Chinmatra Vasanas developing, what? Withdraw the mind from the Nama Rupa, focus the attention on the Chaitanya, without which we can never live even for a moment. So that being the case. So that Prajnanam, that Chaitanya, because of which we experience everything moment by moment, that is Brahma. That is what is analyzed Brahma Mimamsa. So these are the 4 sections in this Upanishad that is followed, Aitareya Upanishad. Let us start now. Aitareyena samprokta dvitiyaranyakantaga Brahma vidya suvispashtam balabodhaya tanyate. Dvitiyaranyakantaga Aitareyena samprokta Brahma vidya balabodhaya suvispashtam tanyate. This Brahma Vidya, what type of Brahma Vidya it is? Dvitiyaranyakantaga. Antaga. Antaga means that which is found at the end of. End of what? Dvitiyaranyaka. The second Aranyaka of Aitareya Aranyaka. The second part, that is that in Aitareya Aranyaka, that means in the second Aranyaka, so Antaga means at the end of the second Aranyaka, it constitutes 4th to 6th chapters of second Aranyaka of Aitareya Aranyaka. Antaga, last one is the 6th chapter, 4th to 6th chapter of second Aranyaka of Aitareya Aranyaka. That is Dvitiya Aranyaka means this Brahma Vidya, knowledge of Brahma, taught here, unfolded here, is found at the end of the second Aranyaka of Aitareya Aranyaka. And who has taught this? Aitareyena samprokta. Aitareyena samprokta. It is taught by a sage Aitareya. The name of the sage is Aitareya. They say his mother's name was Itara. Itarayaha apatyam puman aitareyaha. So the son of Itara. Of course, there are many stories, etc. come that have no meaning in that as such. So he was a sage. He was a sage as such. They say his earlier name was Mahidas or something, etc. But he got the blessing of Lord and therefore he became a great sage. So that Aitareya is the name of the sage. Aitarena Samprokta, taught by sage Aitareya, and which is found at the end of the second Aranyaka, that Brahma Vidya, knowledge of Brahma, Balabodha Visanti. Tanyate means elaborated, is elaborated. For whose sake? Balabodhaya suvispashtam tanyate. Suvispashtam tanyate. Very clearly elaborated. For whose sake? Balabodhaya. What is Balabodha? Balanam bodhaya. In the primary school you will find that first Balabodha, etc. Balanam bodhaya. For teaching the children. Swamiji, what text you have chosen? What? We are children or what? So, who are these children? Then Balabodhaya. It is like this. Those who have no capacity to study the Upanishad with the help of Bhashya, etc. For their use, this is what taught. Some of you may say, Swamiji, you have studied with Aitareya with Bhashya, then we don't need. Certainly you don't need at all. So, not you don't need. But the unique feature of Anubhuti Prakasha is such that you will get certain insight, deeper insight, which are not found even in Bhashya. In fact, first Anubhuti Prakasha I had taken was Kathopanishad at Rishikesh. At the time I told. I have studied Bhashya many times. I have taught Kathopanishad Bhashya many times. Besides, I have taught Kathopanishad without Bhashya. With Bhashya, I have taught many times. In spite of that, I could find in the Anubhuti Prakasha certain topics which were such a level which was not clear in the Bhashya also. That is something unique feature of this Anubhuti Prakasha. So that being the case. So don't bother about that Bala Bodha, etc. All we are Balas only as well. So therefore Bala Bodhaya. So for those who are not capable of taking to serious studies in terms of Bhashya for their clarity. So this is now being elaborated. With this, he straightaway proceeds to describe what exactly is the first mantra there. We find the first mantra in Aitareya Upanishad like this. Atma va idameka eva agre asit nanyat kinchana mishat. Atma va, that va means vai. Atma vai becomes Atma va. Idam eka eva agre asit na anyat kinchana mishat. So what it means is, Idam agre. Idam. Idam means this. This means what? Idam jagat. You know the word jagat or not? Yes. So that's why from the known jagat we are proceeding toward the Atma which is not known. Now what is the relation between this jagat and Atma? Atma is Chaitanya. Idam jagat. So this jagat, agre. Agre means before the creation, before the Srishti, the Jagat was created, agre. So, before the creation, what was that? Ekaha Atma eva asi. This Jagat, before the creation, was only one Atma. One means one without the second, in the sense, before this creation, before the Jagat was nothing other than Atma. Means it was only Atma. What about all these Jada and Sachetana objects and beings? Nothing was there. He says, Nanyat kinchana mishat. Anyat kinchana mishat mishat na asit. Asit to be joined there. Anyat kinchana mishat na asit. Anything else, mishat. Mishat means that which is nishkriya vastu, jada vastu. So no other inert thing which is capable of taking to any activity, etc., was there. Means before creation, no inert things were there, no sentient sachetan things were there. All that was there, what? The Jagat was in the form of Atma only. Nothing else was there. That is hinted there by this word Ekaha. The Ekaha means Sajatiya Bhedarahitaha. I hope you know by this in the time what is Sajatiya Bheda. Differences, different things belonging to the same species. Cows, varieties of cows are there, but all are only Ek Jati. What is that? Go Jati. So like that. Sajatiya Bheda, not that. Oh, Chota Atma, big Atma, all with the spotted Atma, and what? Rich Atma, poor Atma, happy Atma, sorrowful Atma. No, all are Atmas, but varieties of features are there. No. Ekaha Sajatiya Bheda Rahita means Atmantara Abhava. Varieties of Atmas were not there, only the same type of Atma Chaitanya was there. Ekaha. Then it says Eva. Eva stands for Nanatva was not there, manifoldness was not there, in the sense Swagata Bheda was not there. For example, our body is one. From head, top of the head up to the tip of the toe, there are various limbs. Though one, no Eva, no Swagata Bheda was not there. So, why? First, that is Avadharana, means negation of manifest Nama Rupa. The manifest Nama Rupa Jagat was not there at all. Then one may say possibly some inert things were there for Vijatiya Bheda. Atma is Chaitanya, Jada is what? Vijatiya, belongs to something other. That Vijatiya Bheda also was not there. Nanyat Kinchana Misha. So in short, before the creation, that is important. This Jagat was nothing but Atma only. No Sachetana, sentient being, nor inert things were there. So now, the Vidyaranyamuni continues. Same thing is told here. Atmaiva srishti pragasid Nama Rupa Vivarjitaha Sopeka eva nanyosti Jadam chanyanna vidyate Srishtehe prak Nama Rupa Vivarjitaha Atma eva asit. Srishtehe prak Nama Rupa Vivarjitaha Atma eva asit. Saha api Ekaha eva asti. Ekaha eva asti. Anyaha. After anyaha add sachetanaha. Anyaha sachetanaha na again asti. Anyat cha. Anyat cha jadam na vidyate. Anyat cha jadam na vidyate. Srishtehe prak. Before the creation. Before the creation. Srishtehe prak. Nama Rupa Vivarjitaha Atma eva asit. What was there? Only Atma. What Atma? Nama Rupa Vivarjitaha. Free from name and form. Nama Rupa belongs to Jagat. Before the creation, Atma, totally free from divide of Nama Rupatmaka Jagat alone was there. And that also how? Saha api ekaha eva. Ekaha eva. What do you mean by ekaha eva? Means na anyaha anyaha. Ekaha eva asti. Only Atma was there. What do you mean by that? Nothing else. What is the else? Anyaha sachetanaha na asti. Any other sentient is here. Atma is sachetana or achetana? Sentient. So, but here it is not that way. Chaitanya itself. So, now, other things which are not actually Chaitanya, but endowed with Chaitanya, that is Sachetana. Jada, even that Chaitanya aspect, that Chit aspect also is not there, inner thing. So that way, he says, so other things, Sachetana, sentient, or Jadam, Anyat, Jadam, na vidyate. In short, what was there only? Only Chaitanya Rupa, Atma, without any trace of Srishti, Jagat was there. Now a question can be asked, see, how do you say nothing else was there than Atma? You say from Chaitanya Rupa, Atma, Jagat is born. Can Chaitanya Rupa, Atma, otherwise called Brahma, can it create on its own? Why not? To create, what is required? Some activity is required. Chaitanya is without any kriya, it is avikriya. Again for creation, some change is involved. A Chaitanya Rupa Atma is avikriya. Avikriya means what? Not subject to any vikara, any change or any modification. So if that is the case, how can Chaitanya Rupa Atma Brahma can ever create? So therefore what do you need now? A creative power is required. And that creative power, according to you Vedanta, what it is called? Maya Shakti or Prakriti Shakti. And you say Brahma or Chaitanya on account of Maya Shakti give rise to the creation, is it not? Means you can't say only Chaitanya was there. One thing is there, other Nama Rupa Jagat may not be there, but Chaitanya plus Maya Shakti must be there. And you say what? Nanyad Mishat, nothing, no, Jada, nothing other than, Jada was not there, Sachetana was there. How do you say so? That is the question, doubt, that is part. Anyatna Vidyate was told now. How that Anyatna Vidyate, nothing else is there. How do you say Maya Shakti must be there? Now come on, tell me. Maya Shakti, creative power must be there or not? Agree or not? And how do you say nothing else is there? Yes, we agree. Maya Shakti was there, but that Maya Shakti has no separate independent existence. The truth is what? Chaitanya only. Maya is only an appearance. So therefore it has no reality. So that being the case, we count the vastu, the real thing, and not the false thing. You count yourself as an individual. Do you count your shadow? No. So therefore what? Like that, vastu, the truth, the real nature, real thing is only Chaitanya Rupa, Atma, and not the Maya Shakti. So it has no reality, that is now pointed out. Mayam tu prakritim vidyat Mayinam tu maheshwaram iti shrutyantare prokta Maya nastyatra tatvataha. First line put in inverted comma as it is. Mayam tu prakritim vidyat mainam tu maheshwaram. This is from Shvetashvatara Upanishad, 4th chapter, 10th mantra. Second line. Iti shrutyantare prokta maya atra tatvataha na asti. Atra tatvataha na asti. Mayam tu prakritim vidyat. So know this Maya, the creative power, as Prakriti. Means Maya actually, if you analyze further, Maya is a facet of Prakriti. Maya is an aspect of Prakriti. But at times Maya, Prakriti, like synonyms also they are used. Why it is called Prakriti? Prakarshena kriti yogyatva. That which has got full potential, full capacity to create the Jagat, therefore it is called Prakriti. So that Maya, know it to be Prakriti, Vidya. Whereas Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. Mayi, Maya asya asti iti Mayin means Ishvara. The one who makes use of Maya, one who wields the Maya is Ishvara. That's why Brahma wielding the Maya is called as Ishvara Tattva. That Mayinam, Maheshwaram. Maheshwara is the one who wields the Maya, Vidyat, know it to be so. It is so. Shrutyantare prokta Maya. That Maya, prokta, told, means described where? Shrutyantare, in other Shruti, Shvetashvatara Upanishad. That is what? Atra, here. Here means where? Atmani. Here means in Atma. So Atra, in Atma, Atmani. Atra, Tatvataha na asti. Tatvataha, in reality, it is not there. Means, in appearance it is there. Like your shadow, it is there. But in reality, it is not there. So in that is Tatvataha. Tatvataha important. In reality, it is not there. Now, fine. If in reality it is not there, can it create something? Jagat is existing or not? And it is by Maya, you say. How come a thing which doesn't exist in reality creates something, and that Jagat is useful or not? This, let us forget that. First let me know, this world Jagat, has it got any utility, purpose, usefulness, prayojana is there or not? Has it got activities, kriya is there or not? Yes. And you are telling this Jagat, which has got prayojana, utility, usefulness, and also what has got? Activity, is produced by who? Maya, which doesn't exist in reality. How is it possible? Is it ever possible? A thing which doesn't exist in reality, a thing which truly doesn't exist, can it create something which has got some prayojana and some activity? Is it there? Yes. How? This an illustration is given. Nistatvam vyavahararham anrutam balayakshavat balo yaksham prakalpyasmat bibheti vyaghrato yatha. Nistat, first line as it is, Nistatvam vyavahararham anrutam balayakshavat. Balaha yaksham prakalpya asmat bibheti yatha vyagrataha, add tatha. Yatha vyagrataha, add tatha. Nistatvam vyavahararham anrutam. Anrutam here we have to take as avidya, ignorance. Same thing earlier told as maya, synonyms there. So that is that maya, prakriti, what was told, also called as avidya. That is called here as anrutam. Why it is called anrutam? False in nature, not truly there, which doesn't exist truly, false in nature. Anrutam. Actually, that avidya is what? Nistatvam. That maya or that prakriti or avidya is nistatvam, has no reality. What is called as? It is nistatvam. When you say it has no reality, doesn't mean it is totally non-existent. It is not tucham. You know what is tucham? Which never is. Your horn. Anybody? No. Tucham. Tucham. Why? Never it exists. But if you mistake a rope for a snake, it is not tucham, but it is called anirvachana. Anirvachana means which cannot be defined. Why it can't be defined? Now here Bala Yaksha, that example is given. Yaksha means a ghost here, not Gandharva Yaksha, etc. Yaksha means ghost. A Yaksha ghost imagined by a child. Let us take that example only. That is what I say. Anrutam, Anrutam is a Vyavahara. Bala Yakshavat. First let us take that. Bala Yaksha means, so, Balena Kalpitaha Yakshaha Bala Yakshaha. A Yaksha, a ghost, imagined by who? A child. Like a ghost imagined by a child. Tell me, the ghost imagined by a child is true or false? Is false, is it not? Now, it can be called as anirvachaniyam. Anirvachaniyam means that which cannot be defined. Why? Truly, the ghost is not there. Means it is not sat, it is not an existent thing. But can you say it is non-existent one? A child has seen it and the fellow has got frightened. So therefore, you can't say asat, non-existent, nor can you say it is sat, existent. You can define either of the two things. That which exists forever, sat you can define. How? Trikala abadhita vastu. Asat, which doesn't exist at all, you can define. But which is not there truly, but appears to be there, you can't define. That is what is said. Sadasadbhyam bhinnatvat anirvachaniyam. Sadasadbhyam bhinnatvat, being distinct from sat, ever existent, asat, non-existent, that is what is called as anirvachaniyam, cannot be defined. So therefore he says, this maya or ajnana is what? Nistatvam means it is anirvachaniya, not that totally non-existent tucham, and it is balayakshavat. So like the ghost projected, imagined by who? A child, it is vyavahararham. It is subject to vyavahara. Some transaction means some activity takes place. What? Now for example, in the case of a child who has imagined a ghost, what is the vyavahara there? Fear. And the child is running or drawing the attention of the parents, etc. Vyavahara, something is being done. But truly speaking, ghost is there? No. So that means the case, a anruta vastu, a thing which is truly not there, is available for what? Vyavahara. So that's what it says. Means what he wants to point out is, nistatva can also be vyavahararha. A thing which doesn't exist in reality can create vyavahara. For example, the rope you mistook as snake, that snake is not there truly. yet Vyavahara is there. What is that? You got the fear, you started running away, etc. So that way it is a Nistatva Vastu also can be Vyavahara is explained. That's why earlier what was the doubt? If Maya is not existing in reality, how it can create the Jagat and the Jagat can function, etc. It is possible. So that is that. How Bala Yaksha Vyavahara is told. Balaha Yaksham Prakalpya. A child having projected, imagined a Yaksha means a ghost, Asmad Bibheti, is afraid of what? The ghost. How? Yatha Vyagrataha Tatha. See, suppose a tiger has come. The child will be afraid or not? Provided the child knows what the tiger is. Otherwise, no. See, it happens. See, a family went to Girnar, Girnar. And they were so shown. The guards were, the forest guards were there to see the lions. So they are looking, etc. The child, 3 years, says, Mummy, 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 see a big dog. The fellow has just near the lion has come. They were looking at the side, from other side the lion has come and standing there. So they saw, what is that? Which dog? Because that child doesn't know what a lion is. They have not seen the picture also. Dog it knows. But this is a big fellow. Something special type variety must be. The varieties of things are there. So it's a big dog. The guard warned, don't run, just because that more or less tamed and he has got the gun as a, don't just be still, stand there. So that means they're not afraid. Afterwards, you get shocked if he sees the lion so close as such. So that is a different thing. But how a child may get afraid, be afraid of a tiger. So like that Yaksha also is a source of fear, Vyavahara or not. It has created a sense of fear. It may run also, it may get frightened, it may scream also. Vyavahara is there. So that is possible. Means, what it means? A Nistatva Vastu, a thing which doesn't exist in reality but appears to be there, can also be subject to Vyavahara. So Maya is what? Prakriti Maya is Nistatva, and yet Vyavahara of Jagat is possible. Vastu Tattvam Jadam Kinchin Nanyadastyatma Vastunaha. Advayananda Rupatma Tada Sukta Vivasthitaha. First line explains the Shruti phrase, Nanyat Kinchana Mishat, that Shruti Vakya is confirmed. Nothing else Jada was there, that is now confirmed. Second one explains the further portion of the Shruti, Saikshata Lokanu Sruja iti, Sa Iman Lokan Asrujata. This is the further Shruti portion, Aitareya Upanishad mantra portion. Saikshata. Saikshata means Atma Ikshata considered. What is that? Lokanu Sruja iti. Let me create the Jagat. And what do you do? Saha, that Atma, Iman, Lokan, Asrujata. It created Jagat. So that is explained in the second line. So first line, so nothing else, no Jada things were there. Take Anvaya. Atma Vastunaha Anyad Kinchit Jadam Vastu Tattvam Na. There, Sandhi breaking, Kinchit Na Anyat Asti Atma Vastunaha. Kinchit Na Anyat Asti Atma Vastunaha. This Anvaya, Atma Vastunaha Anyat Kinchit Jadam Vastu Tattvam Na. Tada Advayananda Rupatma Suptau Iva Sthitaha. Tada Advayanda Rupatma Suptau Iva Sitaha. Atma Vastunaha Anyat. Anything other than Atma Vastu, what is that? Kinchit Jadam Vastu Tattvam. Other means of different category. Vijatiya. What is Atma Swarupa? Chaitanya. Opposite to that is what? Vijatiya, Jada. So anything other than Atma, that is Jada, it says Vastu Tattvam, it says Kinchit Anyat Jadam Vastu Tattvam, Nasti is not there at all. That is what? Nanyat Kinchana Mishat. So now, that Atma considered, let me create the Jagat. So he says, Tada. Tada means Srishtehe Prak. Srishtehe Prak, before the creation, Advayananda Rupatma. Advayananda Rupatma, see, the one who is Advaya Ananda Swarupa Atma, Suptau Iva Sthitaha. Suptau Iva Sthitaha. So was as though Suptau. What is that? Suptau Iva, like in sleep. What happens in sleep? In sleep, is that Jagat? Your Jagat is that? No. But any moment it can come, is it not? Either it can be dream or it can be waking. Both are projection of the mind. Means potentiality was there, afterward it gets manifest. So at that time, no Jagat. In sleep, no Jagat. But any moment it can crop up. How it can come up, let us say. Your own Swapna Jagat or Jagrat Jagat, from sleep, how it can come? What is the prompting factor? Just like it comes. Just like it comes, then the question will come, when it should come. You go to sleep. When you wake up depends on what? You may say this and that, but it is prarabdha. That is why even if we want, we can't sleep very long. Even Suryavanshis, they have to get up after after 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. they have to get up. The fellows will be thrown. You know who is Suryavanshi? Suryavanshi means those who wake up after sunrise. Actually, Suryavanshi is a surname. It is a surname as such. So it's Suryavanshi Acharya. Okay. Those who get up after sunrise, Suryavanshi, they are called. Anyway, so however Kumbhakarna you may be, what is that? You will be thrown out of the sleep because the prarabdha karma demands the other field of experience. So that being the case, so he says, so but that potentiality is there. So tada srishte prak atma was in such a state that advayanda rupatma suptau iva sthitaha means on the verge of creation. That's what say. So it consider, let me create. Now one may say, how Atma can't create, Maya which is Jada, Nistatva, how it can create? It says that even that which is Nistatva has no reality can create, that is explained. Nistatvapi jagad bhrantim Maya nidreva kalpayet Nirvikaropya savatma Maya vritya vyacharayat Maya nistatva api Nidra iva kalpayet Nidra iva jagad bhrantim kalpayet. Nidra iva, nidreva, jagad bhrantim kalpayet. Asau atma nirvikaraha मायावृत्त्या व्यचारयत् मायावृत्त्या व्यचारयत् Maya, this Maya, what is it? Though nistatva api, though it is nistatva means without any true nature, without any reality on its own, this is nidra iva jagad bhrantim kalpayat. Nidra iva, like sleep, example is like sleep projecting the dream. Okay. The main cause for dream is sleep. Without sleep, you can't have dream. Generally, we say what? The waking state samskaras project the dream. Waking state samskaras do have a role in projecting the dream, but it is not the main cause. Main cause is sleep. First, you have to sleep, and then only projection of dream starts. Otherwise, if waking state samskaras by themselves were to project a dream, even in waking you have to dream. We are not talking of daydream. Why? In the waking state samskaras are not there. They are very much. So, but you don't dream. So therefore, first sleep, and then of course the software is provided by who? Waking state samskaras. But before that, what is required is what? Sleep is required. So that is the case. Nidra iva, like that dream, means how it is projected by sleep. So now tell me, sleep is inert or not? A state of ignorance. A state of ignorance. So it's like Maya only. It projects. So also Maya nistatva also is what? It projects. That is, it kalpayet. It kalpayet means that in the stanza 4, with the Bala Yakshavat example, what was pointed out? That nistatva is vyavaharara. Same thing is further substantiated by the example of Nidra means the dream, that though Maya is nistatva, it can create the Jagat. So that is told. Now, what we have to do is, what is that Atma Tattva which was told in the stanza 2? That Atma Tattva, see, Atma eva srishtihe prag asit nama rupa vivarjita, stanza 2. So what is that Atma Tattva? So that is now has to be shown. So for that, the process starts adhyaropa apavada. So that is a method. It is generally said, adhyaropapavadabhyam nishprapancham prapanchate. By the method of adhyaropa and apavada, prapanchate, unfolded, taught, what? Nishprapancham, that which is free from prapancha. See, nishprapancham, that prapancha means jagat, free from jagat. Prapanchate means elaborated, explained. So that method. So with that method, to point out what is Atma Sarupa, first, what is that Adhyaropa? Now the Adhyaropa starts. So from stanza, the second line of stanza 6 up to stanza 8 is the second line of, from there up to first line of stanza 18. The second line of stanza 6 onwards up to first line of stanza 18, Adhyaropa, superimposition of Jagat on Chaitanya Rupa Atma, now is being started. So that is what is said as Saikshata Lokanu Srujayati. Atma considered, let me create the Jagat, and he created the Jagat. So how did he do it? Let us see. Savicharya-khilan lokan srishtva palaka srishtaye कृत्वा विराट तनुं छिद्रेषु अथ तद्देवता व्यधात् स विचार्य अखिलान् लोकान् add loka should go with palaka. Lokapalaka srishtaye, palaka means lokapalaka. Lokapalaka srishtaye virat tanum krutva atha chidreshu tad devataha vedhat. Atha chidreshu tad devataha vedhat. That Atma, having considered that let me create the Jagat, created the Jagat in this manner. We'll see that.
Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahimahesha Go Brahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanya Prithvi Sasya Shalini Deshoyam Shobharahitah Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaः Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaः Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaśyid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om